it's been almost a year now. It's been what, 12 months that this whole thing started. And, Hedges, short selling AMC stock are paying a considerable amount of money every single day, every single week, every single month. So why in the heck, what are they waiting for in order to fold this, in order to end this whole thing so we can all move on, because as I mentioned earlier, they are paying a considerable amount of money in terms of interest, in terms of fees to sustain the short selling positions, especially with the apes not going anywhere, at least no time soon. All right. Now, the thing is, one of the possible explanations that I have, and this is based on my personal opinion only, all right? One is the first thing is, okay, number one, they're trying to kick the can down the road, all right? Hoping for something that will finally, trigger or push us into selling so that they can finally collect the money and get out. But in order for that to happen, the stock will have to go down to what? A cent. Because that's the price target, or even $1, all right? That's the price target. Because when they started this whole thing, the game plan was for AMC to go bankrupt. But, the company is turning around now. Company is getting into a new business, new businesses, new streams of income. Company is getting way better, all right? And I never felt any better than the entire history, at least financially speaking. Now, another scenario, that I might think of is, well, they may be preparing and managing for an exit for them, all right? And that's why it's taking time, because let's just imagine for a second that based on the billions of shares estimated to be out there in terms of naked shorts and fake share counterfeits, that they created in order to actually make this happen, when we jumped in and we squeezed them out a couple of times, which, by the way, is not even the end. It's not even close to what this can go to, because they haven't started to even cover, especially those who closed a couple of days ago, who, disclosed that they're going to return the money to the investors. Based on that, we can expect AMC to reach triple or 4 digits at the very minimum. I'm talking about the very minimum here. So please don't jump on me in the comment section trying to tell me, hey, how, fool I am. Not talking about AMC reaching way more. I'm talking about the very minimum. I'm being way conservative. All right. So realistically, this is something that I believe can happen. Triple to 4 digits. All right. It can go further down, no discussion about it, but that's not the point of the video. Now, based on that, let's just imagine it reaches 4 digits. That's a significant amount of money to transfer from their pockets to our pockets. So I'm under the impression that it's something that they already realized, and they actually are in the middle of making sure they prep everything, especially with everything else happening in the market, in China, coming next year, etc., etc. So they already realize that, hey, there's no easy way out of this. We are kind of screwed at this point. So let's just find out how we can maybe minimize the risk, or maybe how can we make sure that we kind of control this whole thing so that it doesn't backfire. Because you have to think about the reality. The reality is they are not playing with their own money. They're playing with investors' money, all right? They're playing with other people's money that are now in a tricky position. Those clients don't have the ability to withdraw their money, and the market is soaring again. But how long is it going to go? Is it going to continue till 2022? Nobody knows, especially with these inflation fears. Maybe if COVID ends in 2022, as some of the people, the experts are calling on, the shift on the risk is going to the risk is going to just shift to the main obvious thing next year, inflation. All right. Now, they're also thinking about that. They're also preparing about all of these things. And clients at some point are going to say, you know what? I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. Enough is enough. Where's my money? If I can't have my money, then I'm going to make sure, you're screwed. Because if I can't get my money, then I'm going to make sure you also get something out of it. So it's not good for business. It's not good for the hedge fund business, especially after this whole year, almost more than 350, 70 hedge funds close doors. All right. those who have not closed doors yet have shifted the strategies. They went out of short selling into now going long, buying some stocks, and others have just returned or are planning on returning the money. So even though the short sellers here in AMC are still waiting to, take that considerable amount of time, not doing what is expected to be done, is just another bullet that they are kind of shooting on their feet, because the longer they keep this, the harder it's gonna become. So